Good morning. This is Cider, and we are going to go ahead and continue our farming. What I've been doing is farming the level 85 areas, Mausoleum and the Pit. Just looking for charms, looking for rings, looking for amulets. I'm also looking for new belts and boots. Those areas tend to have higher quality level. The item level is 85, so I can plug those into the Herodic Cube recipes and end up with some really nice stuff. Yesterday, I was able to successfully do that. Excuse me, by making the shadow emblem. I did that yesterday, and that was pretty cool. I had quite a bit of resist on it and some caster related stuff. Faster cast rate, mana regen, that kind of stuff. Sorry, I just finished eating, so. Anyways, let's go. First off, let's go get our crew. Let's go recruiting. Where are we going? Where are we going? And currently level 76. So just running around doing all this, and you too will serve. We do this with relative ease, even though we are playing in hell. It's not too bad. We had one where I had one combination that I had to leave because it was just too much. But when I was farming last night, since the named mobs can roll random traits or abilities, so it's been kind of rough. Alright, let's go. Oh, we'll grab this Divine Scepter. Maybe it's got like a +2 Blessed Hammer on it. I'm just thinking for the Paladin. When I start playing him, it'd be really nice to have some, twinked out gear. So we'll go in here, double check my slots on everything. It is good to see you, Deckard. But I can't stay a while and listen. I got stuff to do. Alright, so Sanctuary and Cleansing. Not that great. So we'll go ahead and just... Oops. There we go. Just sell it. But I am looking, excuse me, for a mace that's got... Or not a mace, but a scepter that's got like a lot of cool stuff on it. I'm sure I'll find it, so it's just a matter of time. I'm sorry about that. If you're watching that, it's loud in your ear. I'm gonna go off the camera for a second. I'm gonna, I know I just started, but I'm gonna stretch and get myself ready. Yep, we're gonna go. And we go through the Black Marsh, and there's the road. Follow the road. One way leads to the Black Marsh, the other way leads to the one leads to the Dark Wood. Oops, I forgot to do that too. I always forget to do the no pickup right when I first start. Let's do that real quick while we're here. No danger for me. And then, let me move this over a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Oh, get off me. Alright, drink up and let's look here. Anything good in this pile? Nothing really. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, we follow the road. Dark wood, this is the wrong way. Damn, we're kind of cornered. Just keep moving along. Again, there's that road in the Black Marsh. It goes to the Darkwood and it goes over to the Tomoe Highland. So we just follow it. Yeah, it's been really nice. I like so far everything that's gone on with this. There we go. Hit the crossroads. Alright, that was enough of that. Let's bypass all that. That one went to the hole. Okay, well. Zip through this again. It's the other way. It's yummy. No, we'll take a look here. Let's look at this kite shield real quick. Oh, what? Oh, I accidentally picked up something. That's before I disabled it. Alright. What do we got here? 2-socketed kite shield. Not that great. If we follow this road, it will take me directly to the pit. Choices, which way, left or right. We'll take the left route first. And there we go. We guessed correctly. And so the pit isn't too bad. It is level 85. There's a lot of dark stalkers and stuff in there. But everything that drops in here would be item level 85 because of the zone. So that's what I'm doing. I'm farming. Gotta go kinda slow. It's a nice little place though. Up to 11 uniques can spawn in here. Unique boss like named. So. Zweihander. Ein Zwei. Two-hander. Chaos armor. That's kind of cool sounding. It's been the reinforced face, demon head, heavenly stone. Nothing that great for me. Run away! And amethysts are more than welcome. Those are what we need for the Project Cube recipes, so I like that. Oh, we're running low on people. Come on, little guys. My army's... I'm just farming the higher level stuff. Since they're all the items that drop are considered item level 85. That means they can hold the most affixes on them, which is 4, so the reason why we're farming this. Yay! Okay. How do we get down there? There we go. Alright, pit level 2. It's no harder than this one. It's just it's more congested. This combination for these bosses down here was actually pretty easy. Like I said, I've had some combinations that were just really, really difficult. Alright, let's see what we have. We have an amulet. Take that. Anything else? Man catcher. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and head out of here and we'll go looking at the next wings. The level 2 can have up to 8 bosses, or mini bosses, unique monsters, whatever you want to call them. The named ones. And then the second floor can have up to 3, so there's 11 of them. Which means I have 11 chances of dropping a really nice unique or something like that. Chances are higher running act bosses as far as percentage goes, but it also takes a little longer, so. Plus the act bosses can be really rough. If their modifiers are a really difficult combination, you're in for a really tough time. Yeah, nothing that really dropped in this one that stood out. But I'm grateful I got the let's see here. Should I go do the mausoleum? If I do that, that might be a little easier. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. I know that I can save and exit and then start over. Like that's what we'll do. Go off the camera here. I'm still trying to wake up. I had a hard time today. But yep. Deckard. So I save everything there. That's why I don't pick up anything along the way. I don't want it to get confused with like this. It's a high level amulet. So what I do is I take these high levels because it dropped in an 85 area. That means it's inherent. You can't see it, but it has an item level of 85. So I set it aside. This is what all the things that have dropped. And then I can re-roll the stats on it. If I have 3 perfect gems, I plug that in there with the Horagic Cube, and I can transmute it, and it will re-roll the stats. It's random. It's like getting a new item, but has a chance, because it's item level 85, it can be maxed out with +1 to stats, or just anything that's really good. Anything you would find on high-end gear that would drop, like a bale or something like that. So, damn, let's see here, put this down here. So it's not entirely too bad here. Yeah, it's a good overall run. And it's easy. The XP, because the mobs are also level 85, so makes for a really nice XP as well. Quick, easy. I kill these champion zombies real quick, just in case they drop something that's good. They always have a higher chance of dropping. Some pretty nice stuff, so. Okay, away we go. Same thing as last time. All we do is just go to the Tomoe Highland. First step is to find the road. Since we're against the wall here, it's a sure bet that we'll need to go left. Yeah. Most definitely left. Okay. I won't bother with that Grand Charm. I think this area is like in the low 70s, so it's not possible for it to get the higher level stuff. Actually, that one might. Oh, hang on. Let's go ahead and drink up. The Bramble Mitts might, because it just has to be above level 70, I think. But the charms, they have to be... I'll pick it up anyway, and we'll see what it has on it. Maybe I'll get lucky it'll already have Inherent Resist. If not, I'll just sell it. A Death Mask. Chasing our ass all over the zone. I will chase you down. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure this was Black Marsh. I'll look at the zone levels here in a second. Because each zone has its own level range. I forgot I was off the camera. Sorry about that. To Mo Highland? Please tell me we're right. Black Marsh. Wrong way. I will kill these guys. It's free XP, I guess. So we went the wrong way. Which tends to be the case for me. I always tend to go the opposite direction I need to go. When I come into the zone, I know I need to follow the road, but I tend to follow it the wrong direction. Oh boy. They were chasing our ass all over the place. Again, we follow this road, it'll lead to the monastery gate, and then the other side will go directly to the hole. Or the pit, I mean, not the hole. The hole's the last one. That's a little messy here. Get off me! Hey, what's up, Doc? How are ya? How's things going with you? Oh, why are you bummed out? Oh. Oh, that's... Is there any way? Hang on, I saw something online about. Double check with like your cell phone provider. Sometimes they run like these programs where you get like different subscriptions for either a discounted price or even for free. Like my cell phone, I get free Amazon Prime. I've never used it. I paid for it myself, but I know that sometimes they'll run stuff with like Xbox and PlayStation. It's worth looking into. See if they have any programs that are running. Sometimes that helps. And I'm sorry to hear that. That's a is it a short-term thing? Oh, well, that's a good thing then, I guess. I guess there's a little bit of sunshine there. You know, being able to do the motorcycles. Is it like just straight motorcycle or stuff involving your IC stuff?
The order welcomes you.
I can relate to the money issues. It's with my wife gone. She's overseas now. She'll be gone for quite a while, and I'm in a similar situation. It's money is really tight now, so it's like, ugh. I had to cancel a bunch of my on-demand subs, stuff like that. I already did that. It's like, ouch. Guess no more movies for me. Luckily, I'm still able to maintain all the other stuff, but I almost had to scale the internet back, everything. I was like, this sucks. But I can relate. Times are tough. I'm sorry to hear it. Oh, cool. Is that something you're working there, or are you just going to visit? If you're in a pinch for cash, you can always go and if you got free time, you can always go donate donate plasma. You get like here where I live in Southern California, you get like $75, and then 3 days later you can do it again, and they'll give you like another 75. It's like 150 a week. You get it. You can only do it limited time. It's not like it's going to sustain. They only do it like 4 or 5 payments, and that's it. But if you're in a pinch and you just need a little bit of cash, it doesn't take much to go and donate some plasma. Locate in your Google or whatever plasma donation areas. Sometimes it can be even more. Actually, I'll look it up here just to see. Sometimes, depending on what's going on, especially with the stuff going on overseas, like in Ukraine and whatnot, they may need more, so they might be desperate. Let me look here. And yeah, like right now, this plasma donation center near me is offering up to $1,000 for my first month of doing it. Earning $900 at this place. But yeah, it's like first-time donors normally get a big bonus. So I mean, if you're in a pinch, yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, but I mean, that's in a pinch. If that's something you're interested in, it only takes about an hour or so of your time. You go there, you fill out the paperwork, and as long as you don't have anything major health issues going on, and what I mean by that is like diseases and stuff, most of the time they'll take it, and they give you the cash same day. You walk out with like $75 in your pocket, and that'll carry it for a little while if you're needing it in a pinch. Those definitely work really well. Anything, and that actually helps out people too, because they take that plasma and they send it over to people who need it. So donating blood also does it, but it doesn't pay as much. It's like 30 to $50 or something like that. It's not very much, but again, that's something else that can be done in a pinch. You just go to like blood donation centers, but plasma is a little bit more intense, so it's worth it though. I mean, it is tough. I totally, like I said, I can relate.
Good evening.
Oh, negative. I can't remember. Is that's the one that everybody loves, or that's the one that they try to the one that's not compatible? I forget the O negative, O positive stuff, but I don't think the plasma matters, because what they do is they take your blood out and then they separate the plasma from the blood. So I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I'm not a scientist in that regards. I'm an engineer, but as far as for doctor-related stuff, I can't tell you. But yeah, like I said, if it's something that you just need in a pinch, you know, that I know lots of people that do it. So, and like I said, it pays pretty good. I mean, if you're doing it regularly, like every oh, okay, that's the one that's like, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, I mean, like I said, just try to help out in anything you can do to, if it's something you value, you know, and no doubt, I know you enjoy gaming, at least in some capacity. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be watching on Twitch. So, yeah, if it's something you're enjoying, man, shoot, go for it. You know, do something to support that. I'll probably end up having to do some of that myself at the end of the month, because, like I said, I'm in a situation like that too. So, all right, where was I going? Oh, I'm doing the pit. All right, let's go down there and let's do this. Yeah, that's always a good thing too. Refocus on other areas of the life. But both work out really well. And I do. I hope it works out for you. And I hope it is just temporary. Dang. Let's go. So what's with the motorcycle shop on Saturday? Is it just where vendors are coming by and offering different stuff, or is there going to be like some demonstrations and stuff like that, or is it more like one of those like a convention kind of thing? Yeah, it definitely sounds. So the take it the weather is definitely getting better there. No more snow, hopefully. Sounds like fun. So is it like you working at the shop, or is it just your friends, or just something? That's awesome. So do you actually ride a bike then, or? Oh, that's awesome. Something I'd always loved, because I live in California, I mean, biking is huge out here. I always thought about getting one, I don't think I'm brave enough to get on the freeways out here. The freeways out here are not like the Midwest. Because we don't get snow here. I mean, up in the mountains we do, but I mean, it doesn't get cold enough here for snow or even ice. I think maybe 1 or 2 days out of the winter we'll have a little bit of frost on the window, but that's about it. It doesn't get like that like it does in the Midwest. So that being said, people out here drive a lot different because of that. They're so used to it. That's like in the Midwest, you can tell who like the California people are on the road because they don't know how the hell to drive on that snow. And so yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a bike, but I'd be so scared just getting on the freeway and just freaking turn into a street pizza. I mean, just people drive, it's like race cars and stuff all over the freeway. They're just driving like mad. So with the way the gas prices have been increasing over the last 20 years or so, I've been like every time we get a small hike, you know, it increases by even like 20 cents. I'm like, oh, I need to get a bike. It'll save me some money. And I've looked into it, and I thought about signing up for the motorcycle safety course and doing all that, but it's like every time I'm on the freeway and I'm looking at all the way that people are zipping in and out of the lanes, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want a bike. I'm gonna end up dead because they don't pay attention. One thing that's kind of cool in California, since I'm guessing you do ride, is we have the lane sharing. It's kind of cool, but it's dangerous too. Like if traffic is moving really slow on the freeway, the motorcycles can go between the cars. They can so they don't have to sit in traffic. So they they go between like lanes and stuff. So they get and you're supposed to cars are supposed to go away a little bit to allow them through. It has to do with older bikes. They didn't have they were air cooled, and so if they would overheat if it's sat in traffic. So they allowed that lane sharing. It's a law that permits them to still basically zip between cars. But sometimes people don't pay attention. So, but it's kind of cool. And that's the other thing when I get stuck in traffic and it's like this morning I was out handling some real life stuff and the place I go to is yeah, it's illegal in most states, but it's legal here. But yeah, even like something that normally takes me a 15-minute drive, it's really, really close to my house. It took me almost an hour because of the traffic. It's like I could have gotten out and walked and been there by now. So it's having a bike would have been really beneficial because I still would have gotten there in a decent time. So, but yeah, I think from what I remember, because I grew up in Illinois, lane splitting is illegal there too. You can get a nasty ticket for that if you're on a bike and doing it too. Safety stuff. So. But I get so jealous. I'll be sitting in traffic and I'm see a bike. I always keeping in my eye on my rear view mirror and all that stuff so I can pull over just a little bit to let them through. And I get so jealous. I see like 3 or 4 bikes go by and I'm like, they're gonna be home enjoying a cold one or whatever, and I'm still stuck in this traffic. I get so jealous. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's the best part. And honestly, you know, like, because I know you're in Minnesota, Minnesota is such a nice place in the fall. I love fall there. In fact, we used to drive up there. I grew up right on the Mississippi in Illinois, Illinois-Iowa border. So not Minneapolis was like a 5-hour drive. So we used to drive up to Minnesota. We go up to Duluth or for fall, and it was so beautiful. I mean, like, and that if I had a bike and I was living back there, that would be one. I just ride up the Mississippi, either side, Iowa or Illinois side, and just go up through Wisconsin and into Minnesota because it's just so beautiful. Fall there, like October-ish, before it starts getting rainy. It's one of the most beautiful places in the country. That and New England in the fall, both are just A+ as far as how beautiful the country is. All right, looks like we were done with this run, so we'll go out and come back in. We'll come out and come back in. Yeah, it's definitely something I've always liked. Is fall in the Midwest is really great. Don't care for the winter. Summers aren't too bad, but we get, you know, the humidity and the mosquitoes. It's just freaking nasty. Sure, shrill frost. Yeah, that's called Bender. Ooh, that's nice. +1 to necromancer skill levels. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful part of the country too. Like going up through like the Black Hills and stuff. It's really nice as well. My wife and I are talking about moving. We've been contemplating this, because you know the cost of living in California is insane. Like I just paid rent today, and it was, you know, $2,100 for rent. Which, imagine that in the Midwest. You're like, you start choking that down. Like, damn, you spent $2,000 a month in rent. And we have a nice place. It's a 3-bedroom, and it's not too bad. But that money would go so much further back in the Midwest. So I'm trying to convince her to move. And so we're looking at like over near like Sioux City in Iowa, like opposite side of the state from where I grew up, but that's up there by South Dakota and whatnot. So we thought about that because it is beautiful up there too. I just can't handle the snow. I know that part of the Iowa and that South Dakota border and that part of Minnesota is all just vicious in the winter. It's so cold and it's so much snow. So I've been like kind of shying away from that idea, but we're talking about moving back. We found a nice like 20-some acre farm for sale that we were thinking about doing. I'm not a farmer, and probably just leave it as open dirt. But we found one that was pretty inexpensive. We thought about sublotting it and then having family come out and build their own little we have several family members that live out here in California. Thought about having them move out, put like a couple acres of land. Here's 3 or 4 acres, build a house, and we'd still be able to be distant from each other on 20 some acres. I think 25 or 26 acre lot. So we looked at maybe purchasing that and then moving back probably in like a year or two. I know for sure. I'm pretty much done living here. The cost of living is just too much. It's nice though. I mean, we do pay for that, but do I have a perfect? No, I don't have a perfect amethyst yet. Let's go with this. So, all right, let me see here. I'm gonna save those. Let me see here if I can. There's no spot I can really chuck these. And just start ditching this stuff, or I'm running out of space. So do this. There we go. I'll set those there for now. Actually, I'll move this here. Just need to get I have an Ithroon. I just need a perfect amethyst, so. Yeah, Mount Rushmore is nice. It's amazing because it's not like what it looks like in the pictures. I know that. It's like, we think it's like this really giant mountain with all these presidents or faces on them and whatnot. It's tiny. And it's not complete, and that's the funny thing about it. Originally it was supposed to be their full bodies. It's not, it's just their heads. But originally they were going to carve out the entire body of them standing, but I guess they lost funding or the war broke out. I can't remember what it was, but the money had to be reallocated somewhere else, and they cut the funding for it, and so it's just left with the heads. I think that's hilarious. But it still looks good that way too, so. Oh, definitely. And it's cheap too. I mean, what is a bike normally holds like a gallon or 2 of gas? And then, you spend $10, whatever. Out here, gas is like $6 a gallon, almost $7. So you put $10-12 in the tank and then go driving or whatever. That's all. I don't say drive, go riding, and go for a long time. I mean, that's money well spent. And it gives, like you said, the peace, the tranquility that comes from riding. It's a solo thing, out there just cruising, and especially if you're with a group of friends, it leads to a lot of fun and interesting things. Like you go out and riding, and then you're stopping at one of those mom and pop shops in one of these small towns or something, and just enjoying it. It sounds like fun. Yeah, exactly. So you're going 150 miles, maybe, and you spent what, $6 or $10 in gas. I mean, that's well worth it. That's a long distance going. I mean, you go 70 some, 80 some miles, and then turn around and go back. Or go the full distance and fuel up at a destination. Riding for like 2 or 3 hours. Going up near the Canada border is really beautiful up there too. So, oh, exactly. Probably too. Stop at a mom and pop shop and spend $15-20 on the meal. But I mean, it makes it cheaper. That's why I wanted to get a bike too. It's like the The range on them is better. Especially if it's one of those ones that are a little less on the CCs, so you're not burning so much gas. Freaking, there's a couple really nice ones. So yeah, I was eyeballing a Honda. There was a Honda. It was I think it was a C. I can't remember the name of it, but it got really great gas mileage. It would have struggled here a little bit because there's more mountains out here. There's a lot more really steep hills, so it would have struggled a little bit, maybe, possibly. But out that way where it's a little bit more flat, it would have been just fine. So, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, one of my really close friends in high school, he moved up to Minnesota. He lives up along the Canada border. He's got a bike. He loves going and riding. It sounds like a lot of fun. That's awesome. Would you put like a GoPro or something on it? Or just like through cell phone or something?
Good day.
Oh, cool. Are you taking like with the video? Were you doing like any stunts or just out just racing around or running around on the ground? I always think of I can't help but think of like taking it off any sweet jumps. I don't know why. I just Napoleon Dynamite comes to my mind. Outside of awesome, yeah. Outside of gaming and regular stuff, I do a lot of photography and oh wow. So yeah, I do a lot of photography and that'd be kind of fun. Is being able to use like I have like a option where I can take like a lot of like burst photos. It basically takes like 7 7 or 9 photos in a second, and they're typically really detailed too. They're like, it's not like they're fuzzy or anything, like they're crisp. So I like doing stuff like that. Like I have one where let me see if I can find it. Oh, hang on, wrong way. Yeah, I have some interesting photos where I like trick photography, and it's fun to do with stuff like RCs or making it look like it's a real, like a real truck ramping off that, and with the way it would look. It sounds like a lot of fun. Excuse me, I'm really tired. What time is it now? It's almost. Let's see if I can find a. There we go. Let's jump in here. There we go. Let me go in here and I'll jump over here. Let me take a look here. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can find it. Wait, I can probably go up to my Instagram. I think. I think you can browse Instagram on the computer. Well, I don't even know. I don't even remember my password. Oh, that's not right. Let's try it this way. I don't remember my password. Oh, bummer. Let's see if I can do it a different way. Actually, I can do it this way. Hang on. I got a different way of doing this. Give me just a second here. I got an idea. Instagram. I was gonna show you like what I do for photography. Different crazy things. That'd be. Oh wow. Oh, they have a. Funny. Oh, Instagram. All right, let's see here. There we go. See if I can. Let me save a photo. Well, maybe I can do it this way. I'm trying to find out how I can do this. Pull it up here. Actually, got a different idea. This will work too. Well, let me see. Give me just a second. We go to photos. I can't remember where I can. Oh wow, let's see here. That'd be year. Go backwards here in time. Give me just a second, kind of be before all that. Let me see here. Somewhere around there. I'm looking for historical photos. I have them on my Instagram, but oh, there we go. Maybe in this general area. Oh, again, maybe like I said, just a moment here and see if I can. Alright, there we go. Let me give me a second here. I'll pop it up here in just a second here. I just gotta do the window capture thing here and then. Yeah, I'll pop it up here on the screen here. Yeah, I do trick photography like this with my camera. So things like that. So it's kind of fun to do. Actually, I have that picture. I got it printed out on a really big one in my kitchen because it's this spilled milk kind of thing. But it's fun to do. So having things like a high-speed camera doing stuff like that with a an RC, that'd be fun as hell. Because I'd have like, even though I don't have one, it'd be fun to have somebody ramping it off of stuff, or because they'd be able to catch different angles and stuff of it and be able to look like it's legit ramping and seeing the dirt come off the tires. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's fun to do. Let me see if I can find a couple other. I got quite a bit of them. Let me see if I yeah, it's what I do in my other free time. Like, let's see. I gotta trying to find the developed ones. That's not so hot, but that's actually a decent one too. I got this. I threw a blueberry into some water and shot that too. It's kind of cool. It's not centered, but it's just that concept is capturing just a very split second moment, like right there, and how crisp and defined it is, and water, the way that the water goes off on the because each splash is unique. It's just like a rainbow because it depends on the texture of the item that's hitting it and the surface tension, all sorts of really crazy stuff. So every splash is different. Lighting, all sorts of different things. The angle at which it hits, all. So it's kind of fun to play around with. That's one of the things I like to do in my free time with camera and photography. So yeah, I was trying to find. It's kind of a little bright. Yeah, there's yeah, it's a fun thing. It's definitely pretty sweet. I think I've captured some pretty interesting moments too doing it with that. That's a good one too. I like that one. It's pretty sweet. Hang on, let me pull this up here. I like that one too. That is pretty cool. See if I can make this a little bigger. So, yeah, I like that one too. Being able to capture the blueberries and the water splashing, and I had a little bit of food coloring to the water just to give it that blue effect. But yeah, it's fun. That's like I said, those are pretty fun stuff that I like to do. So. In addition to gaming, normally that's when I take like a gaming break. When I do that and I'm like, all right, I need to take a break either from gaming for a little while or situation like Xbox Live subscription, I gotta have a hard time renewing it or whatever. I'll jump over and grab my camera and just that's my peaceful moment. It's like my motorcycle ride. I'll go out. There's lots and lots of parks and stuff nearby, and it's fun to capture just little tiny moments like that.
Stay a while and listen.
Those were done in a controlled environment. I mean, I did it in
The Order welcomes you.
my makeshift studio for photography, but man, it's something I'd like to do. I find doing that, I get a lot of peace out of that. It's something that, because I'm appreciating beauty and I'm looking at how even the small things are beautiful. You know, like going with blueberries and water. I mean, seriously. But I mean, it's those small things that taking time and maybe shooting photos for like an hour or so, doing that, and then it's like, wow, it's just the small things. They bring joy, and I find I can get some joy out of that and not have to spend a dime. Yeah, catching like I should find pretty sure that local areas, I'm pretty sure there's a RC group or something. I should find somebody and offer to shoot that. That'd be kind of fun. Just thinking about that. Yeah, I like. When I was younger, we used to do like we go out riding our bikes. That's one thing I miss about like the old days. Just go out and ride a bike and stuff like that. We'd take it to the local park and do like BMX stunts and stuff. I busted the fork on my bike more times than I can count. My dad would get so pissed because all I had was like a 10-speed like road bike, and I'm over freaking doing BMX stunts off freaking park benches and stuff like that. You know, kids, we don't know. We're just thinking we're cool. But yeah, I wish I had the cameras and stuff and the technology that we have today. Because damn, that would have been fun to catch some really gnarly stuff with that, like being able to catch jumps and. I've had some, like I said, I had some fun with it. All right, let's see here. I did get a really nice, unique amulet. What dropped? Plus 12 to all attributes, all resistances 18. Well, that's not bad. Sarakon's chance. That's not bad. I'll keep this one. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, we need a super. Let's grab that. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Or even doing slow-mo photography and putting stuff on it, like lights and stuff, and catching streamer lights. It would look like light streaks across the sky. I'd do that, like I said, just rigging up a few LED lights, one or two of them to it, and then taking it off a jump and capturing that. The lights would look like they're coming from behind it, like it's traveling really, really fast. Sounds like fun. Yeah, definitely. And if they're done right, like I said, with the right kind of cameras and lighting, you could, like, taking it, even just going down the road, just a regular street, if it's captured just right and the person's good with the camera, they can capture the movement of the vehicle. But the car looks like the RC still looks like it's static. And you can make all the definition of like the wheels and all that stuff, but the lights will be streaked behind it. It takes a little bit of practice to get it down right, but it looks cool. That kind of photography looks cool as hell because you're literally capturing the motion of the vehicle, but yet the vehicle is sitting still, kind of thing. So it's fun to do. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, I think that's it for this run. Pretty sure I explored everything in here. Let's see here, double check here. Pick up a super, and I think that was it. Yep. Everything's good here, so let's go ahead and save and exit. We'll come in here. Yes. Because the photography is one of my other passions in addition to gaming, and so it's fun to play around with it and do all sorts of fun, crazy shit with it. And mine has like this like ridiculous amount of zoom on it. Like I can shoot the moon really well, like in high detail too. Like I can see the rings of Saturn with it. That's how detailed it is, and that's not even an exaggeration. That's no bullshit. And I can see the four moons, four of Saturn's moons with it. No, I mean they're not big. I can't it's not like a telescope or anything, but I can see them on the camera. Like you can see that they're little individual dots, right next to Saturn. So it's pretty rad. And at my old house, I zoomed in on a far distant mountain. I couldn't figure out what was on top of it, but then I started researching, and it's like it's one of the bases that our special forces go train at. It's for mountain training. Like if they're getting like a Navy SEALs or whatever, getting ready to go train to go to like Afghanistan or something. It's a training base out there, and I was able to see the buildings pretty clearly, and that I think we by the crow flying, it was like 20 miles, and I could zoom in pretty clear. I mean, it's like the epic spy cam. It does. It has some insane amount of zoom on it.
Good day.
That's why I bought it actually, because I like moon photography. So
Good day.
it looks like we got that run done. And we'll scrap that. This is not really all that great. Let's sell that, and then we'll keep those other items. Yes, it's a lot. It is a lot of fun. The camera itself, I think all in all, I think I've spent a total of on it, camera, tripod, and all the lenses that go on the front to alter, like one's got like UV, it blocks out UV light, which tends to affect like the whites in there and like how bright pictures are from sunshine. So it's I'd say consider it similar to sunglasses for a camera, or UV protection on regular glasses. Yeah, all in all, I probably spent like about a little over $1,000. You know, it's not too much, and that's over the course of like a year or two. I'll spend $20 or $30 here or there, but the camera itself was only like $800. I mean, that was brand new. I'm pretty sure people can pick them up now for considerably cheaper. But yeah, it was pretty fun to mess around with, and then I want to do more of that too as time goes on. Okay, keep this going here, and yeah, we're doing all right on this. Let me see here. I think before I do my next run, or continue doing this, let me see here. Yeah, I mean, everything's turning out pretty well with this particular character. I'm playing Diablo 2, and it's an old school game, classic, and they remastered it, so it looks even stunning for a game that came out in 1999, and they just released the remaster 6 months ago or so, and they introduced this competitive play. It's a seasonal play that you play a character and you try to get as far as you can for the season, and then in 4 months the season ends, and basically you're ranked against the whole the whole region. I'm ranked against all of North America, and looking to see where I do. Currently the leaderboards are down, so I can't even see how I'm doing, but I'm at last check I was in the top 500, so it's pretty cool, and it's just fun. It's just something to do, and playing this game, it's seriously repetitive, but it's so much fun. But yeah, I forgot where I was going with that thought. But yeah, it's run after run of doing different things and getting different items and stuff. So before I go on the next run here, I think I'm gonna take my lunch. I think I'm gonna go eat. It's a little after noon, so I think it's about time to get me some food in my belly. So I definitely appreciate the conversation. Hey, what's up, Doc? I always love our talks. Motorcycles, RCs, even the weather. The Midwest versus out here in Cali. Most of our conversation has been really pleasant. So thank you so much. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jet here for a little while. I'll probably be back maybe in an hour or so. I'm gonna go get me some lunch. I gotta figure out what I'm doing first. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But thank you again. I do appreciate your comments and our conversation. It's something. It's always a highlight when I see you come on and start talking. Honestly, it is. It's so great. So we will. I hope everything works out for you this weekend too. If in the event that we don't talk between now and then, I really hope it does. Hope you have a good time on this. The motorcycle stuff. And I do hope you're able to get on the PlayStation thing here soon too. I know what that's like, so it's like, I need my gaming. So I hope it works out. But Until then, hopefully I'll see you or be able to talk with you between now and the end of the week. But if I don't, well, I wish you the best of luck. And for all the other viewers, I will be back maybe in about an hour, give or take. And just hang tight, and we will see you guys later. And until I'm back, have fun, happy gaming, and we will see you later.